It is definitely not the result you want in a Manchester United Arsenal game, but guys, let's be honest. There was a fight in there in this team based on what we expected. Welcome to the United Road Sport. Here is the official match reaction and player ratings of Manchester United nil 1 Arsenal. Number one, Amad Diallo is such a baller. And I'll tell you, we have been thinking of spending money on players like Michael Olise, but in Ahmad, guys, we have a gem. I don't think we need Michael Olise if Ahmad is going to be playing football like this. He needs to be trusted and given the opportunity. You wonder why on earth it had to take Eric Ten Hag so long to start this boy. Look at how good he is with the ball on his feet. He's so firm on the ground. He controls the ball. He's daring. Imagine you have Ahmad going at defenses on the right and Garnacho going at defenses on the left. Trust me, Man United will be a threat. I thought Ahmad for me was an impeccable player. My man of the match was Andre Onana. I think again keeps us in the game, helps us not to be humiliated at home with his amazing saves. I thought for me it was a beautiful performance. One for me of the better games. I think I did not feel at any point like we're outdone completely by Arsenal. And certainly Arsenal did not step up the gear because they were playing cautious a bit in a way because they knew this is United that you don't come all out at us. But I thought for me we tried to contain them. It was a decent, honourable loss, really. I would say not things you want to say about United, but guys, really, let's face it. This United this season, that was bits of good possession in there. I felt at some point a goal would come. I thought Eric Ten Hag maybe had moments where he failed to read the game properly. For example, I thought Eriksen could have come on a bit early. I thought he could have thrown on the kids like Ethan Whitley a bit early. But, well, that's what he did. Amrabat had a good game, one of his better games in United jersey. Well, he always have moments where he drops off. I thought he had a decent game. I was shocked that Eric Ten Hag pulled him off and left on Scott McTominay, but that's Ten Hag for you. But let's go into the player ratings. I'll start off with Andre Onana. Onana, out of 10 for me, I said he was my man of the match. Besides us losing, I'll give him a 7.5 out of 10. So he was above average. Got to the right back, Wan Bissaka, on and off. I will give Bissaka like 5, but slightly above average. I will give him a 5.5 out of 10. Then Diogo Dallo was, hungry. I love the passion in Diogo Dallo. This boy is so passionate. He was almost putting himself in goal scoring positions. I would give Dallo a 6.5 out of 10. I thought he fairly tried. Central defense, Casemiro was more calm, not making so many mistakes. I think he learned from the mistakes he made. He's not a natural centre back. He tried to hold it on until, of course, Eric Ten Hag pushed him in the middle later on with that tactical change. So I'll give Casemiro a 5.5 still out of 10. Then Evans struggled really. Evans really struggled. No wonder he was pulled off. The goal we considered, he could have, I think, closed in the right foot so that there is no angle for Ben White to shoot that to make that cross. So I would give Evans a 4.5. He did not play extremely well, really. 4.5 out of 10. Then in the middle, Kobe, I would give Kobe a 6 out of 10. I think he had good moments where he played so well. I think him and Ahmad team up so well. Had Bruno in that game. I thought really, by the way, we missed Bruno in this game. If he was in this game, I thought Bruno would step it up a note for Man United. So I would give Kobe 6 out of 10. Then Amrabat, 7 out of 10. I think he was our second best player after Onana. I thought, and Ahmad, of course, so I would give him 7 out of 10. Amrabat, by his standards, he tried really playing some good passes going forward. He was, patient, going into the physical attacks. I thought he did well. Then, who else? Scott McTominay was, for me, our worst player, 3 out of 10. Negligible, invisible. The only thing you would see was the captain's armband on his arm. I thought, for me, what on earth was he doing playing all those minutes? But Eric Ten Hag perhaps was hoping that would pull off something, maybe come up with a goal later in the game like he has always done. But I thought it wasn't his day. Then Hoyland up top, he was lost again, no service, and I'll tell you why. I'll go to Hoyland last. Let me first go to Ahmad. Ahmad would be close to Andre Onana. I thought Ahmad had a beautiful game. He was opening up defenses. He was putting himself in good positions, almost trying to win penalties. He was getting the ball and going into the box. These are things we knew Ahmad can do. But Eric Ten Hag has consistently decided to bench this kid. Sad that he went off injured. I don't know again how bad it is, how bad the injury is. But again, he went off injured. But I think Ahmad is a player we should be building. These youngsters are players we should be building on. You see how they play well together. Ahmad and Maino, even Hoyland, Garnacho. I love they bring hope in this team. There is hope when you look at the youngsters and how they play. So Ahmad, I would give him a 7.4, just slightly below Andre Onana, who I said was the man of the match. Then Garnacho making all the good runs, wrong decisions. That same thing, wrong decisions. Now I'm spoiled for choice because he was making good runs and beating Ben White, but make the final ball was always letting him down. So I'll give Garnacho a 5. He was average because he was beating his man, aggressive like he always is, but wrong decisions, shooting wrongly, trying to curl the ball so much when he has got acres of space in front of him instead of passing and trying to find Hoyland, trying to go for goal again. Again, the problem is the same. This Hoyland boy is not fed enough. He gets lost in the game, and you can clearly see that Hoyland is frustrated. So I'll go last to Hoyland. I'll give him a 5 out of 10. Not entirely his making. It could have been better, I thought, but he's frustrated by his teammates because he does not get enough service. By and large, for the team, I think this is Arsenal's best team. This was arguably on paper the weakest team we've set out. I thought we outdid ourselves. If you ask me, this is one of the better games Manchester United has played this entire season. One of the better games where we had moments where we thought we were in the game, where we are building patterns, putting passes together, trying to put ourselves in goal scoring position. So for me, I would give the entire team a 6 out of 10. We were below average in our performance, so that was, I think, decent. Eric Ten Hag, I thought he delayed a bit to make substitutions. I mean, bring on Eriksen and the kids with 5 minutes to play. You're thinking, what was he waiting for? I thought there is a moment when the momentum of the game was so high that he needed to bring on Anthony or Eriksen at that time when Garnacho was going at them. The pressure was mounting on Arsenal, and we were almost forcing them into a mistake. That is when you bring in players to step up the gear. I thought he didn't do that. He was a little slow. Then he pulls off Evans for Kambwala. Perhaps Evans asked for a substitution because I mean the guy is 36 really. He's not fully fit. Understandable, but I thought Eric Ten Hag could have stepped it up to mount the pressure. But I think he was okay with the 1-0 loss, not a humiliation. He knew that people would understand because of the injuries. Again, to Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford, who we thought would come and torment them. If Rashford was in this game, maybe we would perhaps try and create something. But most importantly, for me, the player I missed most is Bruno Fernandes. If him and Ahmad Kobe would have teamed up well, and I'll tell you, the result would have been different. So I thought for me, it was an honorable loss for Manchester United. I am not pained. At least there are positives to pick out from that game. My name is Webb. This is the United of Sport. That is my official match reaction. Let me know of your player ratings and what you picked from the game in the comment section. Like this video, share it, and subscribe. I'll catch you later, fam.